It's just me. Hi, guys. How's everybody? Adrian, heart you. I saw you in there. Let me just give Adrian some more love. Adrian sent this to me. I needed this for my Mandalorian collection. Getting glare. Thank you, 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 thank you. As you can see behind me, so I'm waiting on Troy to come on. We were supposed to have PopVids HQ and Ross, but Ross isn't answering, and PopVids is having technical difficulties with no microphones right now. So as of right now, it's me, which is okay. This is okay. This is a good thing. We're still going to talk DC because that's what we promised you guys tonight, and wrestling because I may only have 3 pops for another couple days, but if you can see behind me, this has become a catastrophe. So I've actually ordered 2 more shelves and it's going to get built around here, and then eventually this will be aiming towards the corner. But for right now, I don't have the shelves, so everything's crammed over here. I got it somewhat organized, and I'm rolling over bubble wrap too. So I've got like personal grails up there, Back to the Future shelf, but I had to put my little Mandalorian guys because I just moved the 10-inch pops. Here's my 3 wrestling ones. This is it. So I have Macho Man that I picked up this weekend, Clear John Cena or Invisible, and the Hulkster there. And then behind that is my Masters of the Universe stuff. And this is my DC shelf. So I've got a couple that I was going to pull out just while we're waiting on Troy to get here that I wanted to show you guys. So this is one, and I know that everybody's been getting the Superman one, but I love Batman. I've loved Batman since I was a kid. And so this is my Jeffrey Batman as Batman. I think that's awesome. I picked up, obviously, the Nightwing with the Comic-Con. And then, obviously, Wonder Woman. I'm trying to see if that's Troy. No, it's not Troy. I picked up the Wonder Woman. Now, the only thing that kind of chaps me on this one is that the sticker is coming loose, which kind of sucks. But this is one I got from Mama J, and I will forever absolutely love this one because this is the Wonder Woman from Funko Hollywood. And this is forever going to remind me of Mama J. So this one will stay with me forever. I know that the lighting's not the best either because I've been doing diamond dotting. And I was doing that in the living room, so I moved the big spotlight in there. But my mom just recently asked for our Christmas list, so I've asked for studio lights and a better microphone. And I already have a camera. I just got to figure out how to hook it up. These guys are amazing. I hope you guys all pick these up. The orange one is my favorite, not only just because it's orange, but because this reminds me of the Adam West show, Adam West Days. You know what I'm talking about? So that was one of the shows that I watched as a kid, and I don't know that it was necessarily started filming then or what, but I just love that one. And I got this in a mystery box, and I'm going to keep it just because I think he's cool. Is the red Batman. I have a lot of Batmans. I mean, I really do. I have this is one of my favorites, the Rainbow Batman. And then the very first pop I ever bought off of $7 a pop because I thought I was super smart is this Superman, which if it said bobblehead down here would be worth a hell of a lot more because when you scan him, he comes up as some gigantic price, like $50-$60 or something. He's really only worth $7. They actually fixed it eventually, so I have the right one in the Funko app now. But yeah. And I picked this guy up off of YoJ. This one is he's just sick looking. He's just the Batman Beyond. I picked that one up off of YoJ in a waffle. But, crazy week, guys, huh? Crazy week. Let's see who's in here. Umpty, how are you, my dear? Hashtag Larry, I saw you're in here. Caitlin's in here. Funko Pops and Unicorns. Just a side note as I'm still waiting on Troy. If you need to go check out Caitlin's video on her Toys for Tots. I've already donated. to that. She's doing it for the holidays. Toys for Tots, as you guys know, is with the U.S. Marine Corps, and they take toys to underprivileged children. So it's a great cause. You can donate as little as $1, and it'll get you an entry into Caitlin's giveaways. And if you've seen Caitlin's stuff, which Caitlin, I think I showed it off on a different video, but in my kitchen, I actually have one of Caitlin's magnets, and she's got some up for sale as well. She has these resin magnets, and I have Marty on the hoverboard, of course. Umpty just donated a bit ago. Hey Tats, what's going on? Sassy Cajun, how are you, girl? Sassy Cajun's going to be on with us next week, so that's going to be fun. Clara, my girl, how are you, my darling? Saw you in your uniform this morning. Kay Titus, all the way from Japan. Jeremy Knapp, how are you? Golden was in here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. Adrian, hey Larry, how are you? I really appreciate you guys coming over. I know that this is one of the things we're going to be dealing with in the next couple weeks. Hey, Mitch, is that we have a show that's competing with us at the same time, which is fine. You guys can pick and choose who you want to go to. You guys can flip-flop back and forth. We got some changes coming, though, and I'm kind of hoping Troy was going to be there. Let me see if he's coming. I wonder if he's having technical difficulties too. But anyway, we got some changes coming. So we were talking to Nerd Bar after the show last week, and we've got some really fun stuff that we think we're gonna do. All right. He says he doesn't see the link. Let me try this again. Get him in here. There we go. All right, send it to him. So we were talking to Nerd Bar, and he said, you know, you guys call yourself CTV, so why not do some things like television shows? And I actually thought that was a really great idea. Something new, something that hasn't been done. And so we've got some things that we're going to roll out over the next couple weeks, and love to get your guys' feedback on that. Hey, Peanut Butter. So I still got your John Cena. I haven't been able to get to Target yet to check for that other Macho Man. There were two or three. My mom said the box on one of them was really beat up, but I'll check on that for you too. Hi, honey. Can't hear you. Your mouth's moving. I just can't hear you. He's going all official. Hey, LBD. Oh, Caitlin says we have 10 entries now, so both of my customs will be a part of the giveaway. Oh, I hear sounds. Hi. Ooh. He's going to come back in. I'm assuming that's what he was saying. But that's great, Caitlin. That's awesome. And if you guys don't know too, and thank you to Clara very much. Clara has a giveaway going on right now. If we can get her up to 350. And part of it is she's trying to get us more subscribers too. So we're bumping up. We have a 250 subscriber giveaway as well. So if you follow Clara Silver-Haired Wolf on Instagram, I'm getting better about saying that. She has a giveaway going on. There's rules in there. You guys can check that out as well. Help support her, help support us as well. That's what it is to be a part of the family. So Mama Lane also went shopping again. So I showed Macho Man and Barry Sanders, but she also got, yeah, oh, I did it right there. The Mitch. She got me the Speed Racer, which was super cool, and Mr. Rogers here. So she got me Mr. Rogers, which is awesome. Awesome. All right, let's talk some DC while we're waiting on Troy to get his stuff straight. So DC, then I'm trying to find a good Diamond Dots to do that. Check my Instagram. Okay. Oh, okay. Here, Caitlin wants me to show this. So these are her two customs that will be part of the giveaway. So that Charizard there, which is the Charizard. Please tell me that's what that thing's name is. I don't know Pokemon. I was just talking to my neighbor about this yesterday. That I don't know Pokemon, and we were talking about cards. He's really into cards and bobbleheads and stuff like that, and he's been collecting for a really long time. Yes, hashtag Funko community. Put that up there. But let's talk DC. So when I was a kid, one of the shows that my mom would let me watch was the Adam West and Burt Ward Batman. Okay. Looking back on it now, and I think the generations now, because they've grown up with, CGI effects and everything else, would think it was cheesy. Back then, when I was 3, 4, 5, 6 years old, the zonk, pow, swoosh, boof, that was great. That was superheroes at its best. And when I was a kid I was probably 13, living in Toledo, Burt Ward and the Batmobile from that show actually came to the mall. And so I got to see Burt Ward, super short. I was even taller than him, and I was only 13. And the original Batmobile. And I love watching like Jay Leno's Garage when they do like the Batmobile and stuff. But that to me was the iconic Batman. And then you fast forward to Michael Keaton. So Michael Keaton, that movie hit, I think, when I was like 15, 16 years old. Which was a total fun. Hey, Eric, how are you? Which was great. That it was a darker Batman, but you had Michael Keaton, who had come off several big hits, and they kind of up the game. And that's when like the McDonald's toys and the Burger King toys and everything blew up. It was like everything was Batman everywhere. And then you had Jack Nicholson in it as the Joker, and you had the Prince soundtrack to it, and it was phenomenal. And then, then it kind of went a little crazy. It went a little wonky. And you had like the George Clooney. Now I will have to say that, what's his name? Chris, who played Robin. Sexy. I loved it. I loved the costumes. I really did. I liked the gizmos, but, like the Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, that was cheesy. The black lights and stuff like that. I think they took it to a different level, and I'd love to hear from you guys in the chat on what you guys think about that. They kind of took it to a cheesy place. And then fast forward, and then you go into the Christian Bale Batman. And Christian Bale, when those 3 movies, I think were epic. I own the whole trilogy of those. The way they kind of brought it back to being something that could be plausible, instead of something so improbable as with the ones that with like George Clooney in it. Chris O'Donnell. Thank you, Eric. Chris O'Donnell. I think that Christian Bale Batman kind of brought it back to something that could be possible. Like Batman could exist. And the gadgets, the way that they combined it with the military tech and everything, I thought was phenomenal. It was great. So I really like those. And then you had the Ben Affleck. Now, I think Ben Affleck had the look. I don't think he had the chops. Some people say the Ben Affleck Batman was their favorite. Again, I loved the tech. I loved the gadgets that they had and how they did that. George was a great Bruce, at least. Yes, true. He was a great Bruce. I mean, these guys have the look. Like, you expect him to look like James Bond. And Ben Affleck had like the beefier build like Christian Bale did. So I thought those were good. Now, the new one coming up, I don't like it. I'm sorry. He will always be Edward Cullen. I've seen the pictures. He looks very weak. And, you always think of Bruce Wayne as the playboy. I mean, you guys can tell me if you're wrong. But I always think of Bruce Wayne as the typical playboy, good looks. He's supposed to be, that's what I saw him as. And so I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. Like, I hope the storyline's better. And PopVids HQ, what they were supposed to talk about is Harley Quinn. Now, ladies, they love Harley Quinn. And I'll be honest with you, I knew of the kind of funny Harley Quinn. Let's see if you got sound. I can hear me on yours, but not you. Tour. Oh, guess what? I can hear you now.
Stop going to my fucking room.
Hey, watch your mouth. Okay, now we can hear you, can't see you. Hello? All right, we'll wait for his video to come back up. Yeah, Super Friends was good. I love the Super Friends. The cartoon was fantastic. Aquaman, I had such a crush on the cartoon Aquaman. I have a much bigger crush on Jason Momoa as Aquaman, though. Like, again, that was kind of a difference in a character that I didn't expect. Because you grew up with the blonde, short hair, clean cut Aquaman. I think Jason Momoa plays the character extremely well. I think that's why it did so well in the movie theaters. And he's gorgeous. And I like the diversity. I like that they diversified things out. So one of the things I want. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, but now I can see you. You swore. You F-bombed.
I did. Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Of course, it would catch that.
Yes, it would. He plugged in, and I was like, "Oh, out of his effing room."
Yeah, that wasn't even plugged in. That was unplugged, and I don't know why the sound clicked right then. I didn't change anything.
That's okay. I've been holding down the fort.
Oh.
It was my fault. So, in case you guys don't know, the reason why Troy's is getting here, I thought I sent him the link, but apparently I didn't. I sent everybody else the link, but
Not I.
answer, and then Popfizz is having technical difficulties. So, but I do property management, and so if something happens, someone's toilet overflows, or their basement floods, or they have a roof leak, or whatever, I get calls, whether it is at 8 o'clock at night or if it is at 3 o'clock in the morning. I have to answer it for my site. So, happened to get one, and there's a little sump pump that was backing up. So I had to take that. So I'm running a little late. Eric, they said Ledger couldn't play the Joker. I honestly, he's my favorite Joker.
Agreed.
I think that, I don't know, some people have said that part of what happened to him and him overdosing was because he kind of got too wrapped up in the character, and that's been kind of the case of like what happened to the Jokers. And if you think about it, they've had some strange characters that have played it. I mean, if you look at Joaquin Phoenix, he's a strange duck. What's his name? Who was the guy before that? Coming back. It was in the Suicide Squad.
Oh, Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. He's an odd duck. Heath Ledger was more mainstream, and I think that, you know, he survived and done some of the hype for the movie, and even I think that they would have brought him back again as the Joker because he did such a good job. And again, he was one that kind of brought that character to it could possibly happen. You know, the scars and everything else. I think that's somebody that, you know. But so hey, I have breaking news though.
Uh-oh.
I have breaking news.
It's been a week full of breaking news.
Well, it has been a week full. I mean, it's been crazy, and that's why I just kind of dug right into it. But breaking news, weather alert. Hi guys, welcome to the CTV weather. Just want to show you guys a little bit what's going on around the country right now. For instance, in Michigan, it was a balmy 77 degrees. You could lay out in your bikini, and by tonight, we're looking at snowflakes in 29. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. That's the states that Troy and I live in. Indiana, Ohio, Michigan. Sunny one minute, snow the next. Over there up on the East Coast, up by Maine and New York, you've got the Biden effect going on. Okay, that's my only political statement. But everybody up there on the upper East Coast, they're all cheery and dandy. They don't give a rat's rear end what the weather is. Down there by Florida, yeah, we still got the after effects of that hurricane going on. I don't know why anybody lives there. It rains too much. Over here in the Midwest, the lower Midwest, guess what? It's deer season. I hear more gunshots now than I do anything else in my house. Over there by Dead Zone in Matthew, it's balls hot. In fact, there it is. The earth is melting. Oh, still counting. And moving on over to California, we've got some funny weather going on, but be careful because if you throw one spark, you light your grill or do anything else, the whole state catches on fire. And here in Minnesota, guess what? They have blizzards going on right now. 77 in Michigan, 2 states over, they're getting 6 inches of snow. And is the weather brought to you by CTV. I'm not even kidding. It was 77 degrees here, and they're saying it's going to be 29 degrees tonight. We have a storm front that's coming through. We're supposed to have like possible tornadoes at like 1 a.m. and then behind it. Like, what kind of state do I live in? And I was trying to talk Mama J into moving here.
Yeah, and that didn't work. It's not going to work with this.
No.
It's been so nice. Like the past week up here, it's been amazing.
I ran around in a t-shirt today at work. I mean, literally, I get away with wearing this to work.
That's, yeah, perfect. I got away wearing this to work.
Look at you promoting.
Look at that plug.
Plug.
Speaking, I know Umpty has to be in this chat. He's got to be in here.
Umpty's in here. And so, hey, Candyman, welcome.
Oh, what is up, everybody? Sorry, I am so late. Sorry, it took so long for me to say hi to everybody.
Oh, McDork. Yeah, we do need to get him on here and tell us why people live in Florida. Because I don't get it.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I want McDorks on here. But Umpty, like I said last week, he chose my mystery box as a winning off of a raffle.
Did he get it?
He has not received it yet. Things have went crazy wild. But that might be a slight positive. I was wondering if there's anything out of our merch on our Teespring he would like. And if so, he can drop it in the chat. And that is something that's going to be added to the mystery box.
Ooh, so over and above. You can get some CTV swag.
The swag, and it's not going to change what goes in the box. So whatever you want, whether it's a t-shirt, a mask, a blanket, whatever you would like.
Can I tell you a little secret?
Uh-oh.
I'm not even going Christmas shopping. I'm buying everybody in my family a different color blanket and calling it a day.
Well, my daughter just yelled at me for not telling her that I had swag and why I didn't get it for her. Oh, all right. Fair enough. So that's what I'll do for her too.
Yeah. Well, hey, no, seriously. I'm getting my brother. He's not watching because last I saw, he's holding the 2-month-old and making her smile and sending pictures, which is adorable. But I'm getting him the Ninja Turtle waffle maker because like my niece and my nephew are super big into breakfast and my brother's super big into Ninja Turtles. I was like, boom, good idea.
Perfect. It all works. Okay, so I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to try to do the laptop one more time with a different headset. So you just let me know if this works. I'm not shutting off of here because I am afraid it's not going to work, but I want to try one more time.
Okay. Nice ceiling. Okay, chat. DC. Let's go back to that real quick while we're seeing if Troy can switch over. What is your favorite DC character? Is it the Batman? Is it Superman? Who's your favorite?
Can you hear me?
Yes, in stereo now.
Is it really loud?
No.
Problem solved. I like it.
Oh, look, much bigger.
Much bigger.
It's a much bigger picture.
There we go. I'm sorry. I'm probably burning your guys' eyes from the diaper last week to my face enlarged this week.
Just to be clear, you do have like man underwear on, right? And man pants this time.
Not really man pants, but I do have some Rick and Morty like lounge shorts.
Nice.
I go to work in those too.
Okay, Jeremy, now who is Red Tornado? Explain. And Clara, I've been dying to ask you why you love the Joker so much.
Why not?
But I know, but like it's normally something you would see, and I'm not trying to be sexist, but normally I see guys that are kind of like gravitating towards the Joker. And girls tend to gravitate towards Harley Quinn if they like the more villainous, bad girl side, Wonder Woman, that kind of thing. I know Catwoman became big with Michelle Pfeiffer. It bombed with Halle Berry. I actually liked the movie. I didn't think it was all that bad.
Because Michelle Pfeiffer is amazing, and Halle Berry's overrated. Sorry.
What I know, but still, like Halle Berry in that outfit worked just as much as Michelle Pfeiffer. And I always have the last images of Michelle Pfeiffer at the end with all of her hair and stuff coming out everywhere. Like I'm just like, they ruined it. But the original Catwoman, though. Julie,
yeah, for sure.
No. It's the guy in me. It's the guy in you. But is it the bad guy? Is it the like? There's got to be something in his traits that you like so much, Clara. Are those jogging pants? Eric wants to know. Okay, Superman.
Definitely not jogging pants. I don't jog. I'm too lazy.
I threw my back out. In fact, it was actually quite a feat to like get this chair in here because it's been in the living room because I've been doing the diamond dots. But you're not evil. Like you're the exact opposite. Is it? I mean, is that it? Is he your 180?
That's what it is. You know what I bet you there's more girls that like the Joker than what you may think. And my reasoning behind this is growing up, young girls, teenagers to young adults, they always go for the bad boys. They want a problem they can fix. He is the pinnacle of a really bad problem. There's something about it.
That's true. Yes, Jeremy, I didn't know who that was. Again, I am just getting into comics. In fact, you guys, I hope to have it by next week because we have Grambino, and Grambino is super big into Ninja Turtles. But we've already done Ninja Turtles, so we picked Masters of the Universe to do with him. But if it comes in time, I have a Ronin. I have an extra Ronin, the new Ninja Turtles comic line, #1. I accidentally bought 2. I will be giving away one of those. It is the Eastman A cover. I don't think it's one of the. I could have picked any single one of them. I just picked one. But I will be giving that as long as it's here because Grambino is coming on and because he's such a Ninja Turtle fan. I have an extra Ronin comic book #1 coming in. That is the first comic book I've purchased in 30 years myself.
I'm going to enter that giveaway. That's the only one I'm going to enter on our channel.
That's fine.
It's final. Sorry, guys. I want a piece of that.
I can't wait because I think that thing's super cool. All right, let's show this Red Tornado guy because all right. Okay, Jeremy Knapp, whoops, wrong one. He looks a lot like
kind of reminds me of a Vision.
Yeah, it looks like Vision, like a red version of Vision mixed with the kid from Avatar.
Aang. Oh, I don't know anything about Red Tornado. No offense to the DC fans out there, but they had the top characters and then they just fall off after that. It's like you got a lot of really good ones up top, and then it just kind of I don't know. I don't know what they were going with for some of those superheroes.
It's the same thing with the Marvel. I mean, there's tons of X-Men and characters that have kind of like what were they thinking kind of a things. I will say I don't care who you are, you're man, woman, child, 90 or 2. Everybody can get behind Wonder Woman, the new Wonder Woman. I mean, she is just balls to the walls, like girl power. for the guys, easy on the eyes. The girls, easy on the eyes. It really doesn't matter. I mean, you can have a crush on her. Doesn't matter who you are. She's very, very pretty. She gave a lot of girl power things going on to ladies when she came on the scene. And I mean, that first movie was phenomenal. They keep pushing back 84, and it pisses me off because I'm like waiting on it. And I hope that it does come in so I can watch it at home so that I can like put PJs on, cook my own popcorn, and sit in front of my own television and say what I want, because nobody wants to be in my house. Eric, it's probably a good thing you have not brought me on for sports talk, because if it happens to run over when the Lions start playing, the F-bombs that are flying out of my mouth, because they are so bad.
Mine was just the prelims.
Oh.
You just at some point you just got to let it go. You just got to.
I had a rough sports weekend. Michigan just honestly, my high school football team could have beat Michigan State this weekend after they came off the stunning win of Michigan, and I could have the whole year to like tease the other people in my office that are Michigan fans.
That's all you need, though.
True. I mean, that's really
okay.
So Jeremy's giving us a little bit of history here. Created in August 1968, Vision in October. Oh,
wow!
To get the ball-headed guy out that can fly around. Gal Gadot and Linda Carter. Yeah, both of them are timeless. And I found a really cool diamond dots of like the old comic Wonder Woman that I'm gonna do. But Gal Gadot, just what she did for like women and women's power, and just like, especially when she stormed across the battlefield and left all the guys behind, when she was just like, dude, I got this, throws the tank, you know. Obviously, you know, not super believable because everybody doesn't have those powers. And I think that's what is so fascinating about Batman, is because somebody could do Batman. If you had the money, you could be Batman. Bill Gates, if he actually had muscles and was good looking, he could be, excuse me, Batman. But
well, and you know, better morals than, you know, Bill Gates doesn't have that side to him, so I don't think Bill Gates could be Batman.
But here's the real argument on Batman: is Batman a good guy, or is Batman a vigilante that is just taking all the power away from the cops and just decided he's gonna be lawless? I mean, to some people say, well, he just runs around and he hurts people and you know, kicks the crap out of people, and that's not his job. You know, let justice and the police department in Gotham City prevail. Other people say, if it wasn't for him, it would be so much worse. I mean, that's been the ultimate argument back and forth, and I think you saw that in Batman versus Superman, when they started fighting so much, and you know, Superman took out Wayne Tower, and you know, all those people died and everything, and you saw a lot of anger and everything. I mean, that's always been like the whole thing. I mean, Superman was vilified in some of the movies, and then you had Batman be vilified as well as a vigilante. And I think that is the one thing that I like about DC versus Marvel as well, is they've kind of tied it to the human aspect, where it is in like X-Men and stuff like that. It's almost focused on the characters and their problems and what's going on with the characters, and not so much how it affects the outside world.
Yeah.
At least you have Michigan J Frog. Michigan has something. Yes. I could run around in shorts outside, and in 3 hours, I'm going to need a parka. So.
Yeah. That's what I mean. My favorite is the Dark Knight trilogies when it comes to Batman. But I mean, there's a lot of people pointing out, if you watched the movie through the eyes of, you know, Heath Ledger, the Joker, you can almost make him look like the good guy in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, he was mainly killing people that, when he did kill people, were criminals. You know, Batman may not have killed a lot of them, but I mean, he's doing the same thing to the criminals, and try and get, you know, put people in situations to test how they, I guess, more to see their true colors. Like my favorite scene is the one where they're two ships, and you got the prisoners on one ship, and then you just got, you know, just civilians on the other ship, or the other boat,
Mm-hmm.
and they have the opportunity to kill each other. Well, really, it's going to blow themselves up, but you know, they don't know that. Like, it's kind of cool to see that side of the fence of how people really act. People act one way to your face, but how do you really feel? Deep down, what would you do in those situations? What do you truly care about? Do you care about everybody's lives like you preach? But then you're in that situation, you're like, oh, they're just prisoners. They've had their chance. Like,
I also think it kind of shows the perseverance of humanity as well, that you don't have to have superpowers to do something good. And that's now that all of the now that all this crazy political stuff is supposedly behind us now, I seriously hope out of everything that this country can start to heal again. We've been through so much this year. 2020 was supposed to be, new decade, new start, all this stuff. I worked for a company that said this was the year they were going to make everybody the top, paying people. And then they had to lay people off because of COVID. Nobody saw this year coming. And it has not gotten any better as the year has gone on. It's just gotten worse and worse and worse. And I swear, I'm hoping that we get all of this, excuse my language if there are kids in the room, but this shit out of the way this year so that the next 9-10 years, we can start to heal and get back to doing things through life. Going to the movies, eating the popcorn, being able to have a holiday. I mean, my family's been debating on whether or not we'd even be able to have Thanksgiving together, or are we going to individually package meals up for each part of the family that would be our Thanksgiving food, but not Thanksgiving together? Because we're technically in Michigan not supposed to have a gathering more than 2 households, and just between us kids and my parents, that's 4.
We're on the way.
I mean, the cases keep going back up again, and I'm afraid they're going to shut the country down. But hey, Troy, hit me up if you need it. I got 48 rolls of toilet paper.
We'll probably need
covered.
it.
I got your butt covered.
Got my butt covered.
Hi, honey. Miss you.
She said, hi, honey. Miss you. She's dealing with the chaotic kids. I will be back in 30 seconds.
Okay.
Like I said, this week has been a disaster. There's so much.
Like I said, 2020 is not getting back.
I don't even want to drop the burden on everyone else about, you know what? I could tell you my story of the past week, and everyone else would be like, okay, my week was great compared to his.
Probably.
Yeah. All right. I'll be right back.
Eric, I'm hoping I have a box. I'm trying to find it. Eric, do you get Bandbox? And I might have my computer sitting on it, so hang on, let me look. Maybe this is it. I almost canceled Bandbox. It is. Which pop do you want? Squirrel Girl. We just bought some extra toilet paper today. My stepmom said they're saying there will be another shortage. Yeah, that's what I heard. And so I have been slowly stocking up. So I have enough, since there's only one butt in this house that actually uses toilet paper. I have myself covered for a couple of months, as long as I don't get sick. You get the horror one? I want that pop. Eric, what pop? Oh, you get the horror one. Okay. So, Mr. Baseball. Signed by Squints. Oh, come on. How cool is that? How cool is that? I almost gave up on Bandbox, and then this came, and I was like, oh yeah, I gotta keep that. I gotta keep it. So, again, I'm glad you guys are here, and I knew that tonight's numbers were going to be down. So those of you guys that are here, I appreciate it. I'm going to do a DC giveaway. I have 52 rolls brandy and 30 gallons of water, 20 very large bottles of hand sanitizer, and I have a whole gallon of the liquid hand sanitizer. My friends own a hard cider, and they switched over to doing hand sanitizer. So I have a gallon of that. I have 48 rolls of toilet paper. I have like 8 rolls of paper towel. I don't go through that all that fast. and I stocked up on laundry detergent. I have frozen food. I have canned goods. I was like, I'm not getting caught again this time. I'm not going through that again. That was a pain in the ass. They need to throw in the baseball the beast chewed up. I agree. I think that would be really cool. I would love to see that. I know that there's a beast pop out, but I don't think they've done the baseball. But tonight I am going to give away this guy. Because it's a Batman and well, because it kind of represents me as well. So we're gonna give away this guy tonight. He is an extra one that I have. I'm praying I have the other one over there. I'm pretty sure I do behind me. I'm gonna be giving that away. And so what? Let's see, who do we want to do? Well, since Clara's helping us, let's help Clara. So, Clara, you want to drop the link to one of your videos in there? And we'll do hashtag CTV family. I'll have Clara pick a link. Zombie apocalypse. I don't know about the zombie apocalypse. It was just, Michigan has gotten really bad again. Like, we're getting 7,000 positive cases a day again, higher than we were back in March. Now the death numbers are different. So the death numbers were super high in March and April, and the death numbers are not as bad now. But the number of cases is going up, which means there's going to be a tick up in the number of deaths as well. And so I have heard it from multiple people, including a doctor that in one of the big hospitals around here, that be ready for another shutdown. And so I just got myself ready. I mean, I have internet. I have you guys. That's what I turned to the last time. I'm going to lock this down. So Clara, pick one of your videos and put the link in there, and we'll do a random comment picker for that. Troy, I sent you a message on IG. I think I'll go with the 2XL red t-shirt. Might be
Gotcha.
cool. All right,
And
so
then I'll just get your address, order it myself, and then have it shipped straight to you, so you don't have to wait even longer.
Claire just dropped a link to her video. Go over there and comment hashtag CTV family. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you subscribe to her and you subscribe to us, it's a good thing, because once we both get to our goals, there are giveaways. Claire is doing a giveaway if we get to 200, and we're trying to get her to 350. And then we have the big giveaway with the blanket, the mug, and a mystery box if we get to 250. I know we can do it.
Not if. When we get to 250.
When we get to 250.
There you go.
There you go. But yes, so I mean, this is a joint venture here. This is family, and Tuesday nights are going to be a little crowded. I appreciate you guys that are sticking with us, and especially
much so.
since we kind of had to go rogue tonight. But you might see more of just the two of us, and then having a guest come in. Like I said, we're gonna do some fun things with CTV. I don't want to be like every other channel. We don't want to be.
No offense to any other channel.
No offense to any other channel, but I don't want to be in any one of the categories that were saltified the other day. So we're not going to be like this. Super awesome, great. What?
I can't promise anything. I'm gonna come.
Well, if you had too much sugar, then yeah.
You're right. See, I may come fully clothed, shirtless, or in a diaper. You never know.
Well, Sassy, you're welcome to come anytime, dear. But
yes,
yeah,
I would love to have her on screen.
I can't wait to have you on next week, because I've been watching you on other people's lives and watching your videos, and I was like, gotta have her on. So she picked something really cool, and then we have Graham that picked something really cool. So it's gonna be fun. And I know we talked about wrestling, and we're gonna do wrestling tonight. You can get into it a little bit. So my mom, she went to Target and my niece, Nora, who's 6, said, Moss, we gotta look, Funko Pops, we gotta call Aunt Brandy. So I started getting like 8 pictures. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, grab it. She's like, why? She's like, you don't collect wrestling? And I'm like, I know. I'm like, but A, he's iconic. I mean, he's something from my childhood. And I know everybody. There's a lot of people that are into the new wrestling,
Yeah.
wrestling. With
The
I
new
don't
butt
know
touching.
anything about, I know the Bella Twins because I watched them on their show Totally Bellas or whatever.
They're not around anymore.
About the rest of them, I don't know. One of the things I can't stand. I'm sorry for you guys that hey Geeky Mama Bear, you guys that are wrestling fans. I don't get the greasy hair. I don't get the
Come on.
greasy hair. What is it like?
It's attractive. Let's be real.
It
A
looks
big
like
buff guy,
shower.
long greasy hair. Let's do it.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm going for. Like, look.
No, theirs is like looks like they like went to Coming to America and got the Soul Glow and just went put it all through their hair. I mean, it's like dripping oil. Like they went to McDonald's, like missed the fryer, dunked their head in, and decided to go wrestle. I don't get it.
What scares me is the fact that they're that slippery and then doing these wrestling moves on each other. Like, how do you keep a hold of somebody, that much weight with that much, oil on them?
I have no idea. I actually have no idea. Joining the chat tonight are Miss Mama J and Geeky Mama Bear. So this is going to be Powerhouse Tuesdays, okay? You got the lead in with CTV, and then right after CTV in 9 minutes, you've got Geeky Mama Bear, Mama J. I don't think Spectre's going to be on. He's probably still hibernating. And thank you to everybody who supported Spectre. That was awesome. But these two ladies are going to be rocking it tonight for sure. Spectre must be up because I think whose channel is it on tonight? No, it's actually on Geeky Mama Bear's channel, I think, tonight. Whose channel is it on, ladies? I need to write this down so I can remember. But this is two powerhouse channels, you guys. We got so much fun stuff coming up. And then they are over 1,000 subs. They always have fun stuff going on. They always have games going on, and trivia and all that stuff. And they're so knowledgeable on all things going on in the collecting world, especially in the Funko world. So if you love us, give them a shot. Please make sure that as soon as you leave here, go click on their channels. They alternate. It's on yours. Okay. It's on Mama J's. Oh, he will be there. He's awake.
He's a fighter. That is a tough.
Man,
cookie.
I was watching him in the last couple minutes, and that poor guy. I mean, he was like, oh, okay. I mean, he was just dying, and I mean, but he was a trooper.
He is. I mean, he doesn't back away. He doesn't shy away from a lot. I mean, he's done these I mean, that's a whole different element. He's done the spicy challenges, stuff like that. What he just did is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Humpty says old Memphis wrestling was a bomb. They can't even do a lot of stuff they used to. The Jerry Lawler, Andy Kaufman storyline. I remember that, and even beyond watching, I remember the Andy Kaufman actually on TV, and that was insane. I mean, that got out of hand.
That was back. I mean, basically that was back when they didn't do a lot of traveling or integrating. There was just like you had like your Midwest stuff, you had your East Coast stuff, and it wasn't really televised. I mean, but before it wasn't even televised. You had to go to the shows.
Right.
So that's when that was intense.
But it was. I mean, it was just back then. I didn't know that it was fake. When you're a kid, you don't know.
Scripted. It's not fake.
Yeah,
We don't use that.
Scripted. You know what I mean. It's I didn't know that it was that it was scripted, that it was kind of an act. I mean, I know people still get hurt and everything, and I understand that, and I completely respect those people as athletes because they do beat the crap out of themselves. But I didn't know it was scripted. So to me, when Hulk Hogan was going up against the Undertaker, or like that was like you're sitting there on a Saturday morning watching the WWF, and you're like oh my gosh. And then when Hulk Hogan went bad and he was Hollywood Hulk Hogan, like that was shattered. I was like, what happened to my hero? Ultimate Warrior.
Love Ultimate Warrior.
My brother and I got in trouble. I used my mom's lipstick and makeup and painted his face up like Ultimate Warrior.
See, look, Mitch got my back as he's laughing. Not fake,
Not fake, scripted sports entertainment. There you go. Okay. Sure.
It's
so much fun though.
It was so much more back in the day when you didn't need. I mean, you're always going to have the good guy, bad guy feuds in everything. That's what makes things work.
Hmm.
But sometimes it's nice to build a different story where you can have good guy versus good guy, bad guy versus bad guy, where you're just trying to climb a ladder. I mean, it's kind of like that in life. Like when you're competing with somebody, it's not good guy, bad guy. Yeah, you have something, you want to beat that person, but there was a lot of stuff that they did back when that was like, oh, this is awesome. They don't have to be a bad guy. I just get to cheer for which good guy I like.
Right.
Now it's just the same old matches, same people. Some people don't have the personality to play a certain character. It's not like it used to be.
No, and now again, like things have gotten personal. Like back then, it was all about the show. Like you had big personalities like Sting, Ricky Steamboat. You had Andre the Giant, which
Ric Flair.
Fezzik's up there. I had to get Fezzik because I love Andre the Giant. Yeah, Ric Flair. Woo!
Ric Flair's amazing.
And you had these big personalities. And do you guys remember the cartoon?
I don't.
They did a whole cartoon, and Hulk Hogan, Captain Lou Albano was in it. Andre the Giant was in it, and it was like almost like it kind of reminded me of the Fat Albert, like how they were drawn, kind of a thing. And they went around doing things, and they had wrestling too. But the cartoon series was great. That was another one of those, sit down and eat your cereal and watch that on Saturday mornings, kind of things going on. It was fun. Like you now it seems so much more serious, and I think that's just how life has gone. Would you say?
I could agree with that. I mean, it still works for them. I mean, a lot of us that complain that we want the old style. I mean, they're not trying to cater to us anymore. They're catering to the younger crowd that's going to be around longer. So, I mean, it kind of sucks, but I guess it is what it is. Like I remember, like my favorite time was, Beefcake, and he used to have the barber shop and have the little whatever you want to call it, little interviews and stuff in there, and like Shawn Michaels kicking Marty Jannetty through the window, like
Yeah.
that stuff, like that didn't happen every week. Now it happens every week. Like back then, like when that happened, it was like, oh my God, what just happened?
Somebody's in trouble, kind of a thing.
Yeah, he just turned on him. What just happened? Like, and now it's like every other day, somebody's turning on somebody, and it's not fun. It doesn't mean anything. You can see it happen. You're just like, well, I seen that coming. Like when I was a kid and watched that, I was about cried. Like that was my favorite. That was the first tag team I really, really dug into, and that was my favorite.
Come on, work. All right, last call. I've got 8 of them in there. Got to get you guys over to Mama J on Mama J's channel on time. Tats, congratulations, Tats. I'm gonna send you a Batman. Send me a DM on Instagram so I can get your address, and we will.
Congrats, Tats.
Rainbow Batman, and then make sure you guys like and subscribe to Silver-Haired Wolf. Make sure you guys go support Mama J and Geeky Mama Bear. They've been supporting us. We're gonna leave here and go support them. I always have fun, especially when I get to draw T-shirts, and somebody uses both my graphic and my words, and then wins the T-shirt contest, but not me.
Hey, and like you said, everybody be ready. These both of our channels are going to be growing. They're going to get better, and this is only show 10.
Gift to Eric, please.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Awesome, Tats.
I think I have your address. Congrats, Eric.
We got some cool things coming, and we got some help from the lovely oh my God, Ross.
Yeah, made it just in the nick of time.
Just in the nick of time to say goodnight.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Today was my first day at work. I totally spaced this off.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
I am, though.
Got it. All right, ladies and gents, it is 9 o'clock. It is time for Mama J and Geeky Mama Bear. Head over to Mama J's channel. Go give him some love. And we will see you guys next week. We have Sassy Cajun on. We have Grambino's Pop Shop on. I had to give him some love. I just won Sloth and the Superman shirt off of him. So he will be on. Masters of the Universe is coming up next week. All right, you guys. All right. Have a great night, everybody.
See you guys.
Bye.